I can't really remember when or how it happened, what changed, or what life was like before. What I do know is that it's not easy, and anyone who's lived with anxiety knows what I mean. For me, being anxious and having anxiety are not one and the same. I get anxious making phone calls, talking in public, and when the concierge at a hotel carrying my bags to my room expecting a tip. But anxiety is different. Anxiety is something that greets me every single morning when I wake up. And it kind of reminds me of that scene from Goodfellas. Mental health is important for everyone, and it's something I've struggled with since my teenage years through my family breaking up and bereavement in the family. Sudden change in anyone's life, never mind a pubescent teenager, is going to have a knock on effect. And we're all dealing with past traumas, and that's completely fine. The main message I want men to hear right now is that it's okay to not feel okay. I can't really pinpoint the time my anxiety started, but I'm pretty sure it coincided with the opening of my first business whilst being in a toxic relationship, and the pressures of social media. It all came toppling down on top of me. Around the time of the opening of my first shop, I had crazy bouts of depression, and since then, I can't really pinpoint a time I haven't woken up with anxiety. All I know is that sometimes you have to work to get past things, and you have to find a routine that's going to help you out. And this is generally how I deal with it on a daily basis, and this is what works for me. So when I wake up, I go and take several drops of CBD. I find this really helps my body relax a little bit. It doesn't take that long for the effects to kick in, and it gives me a nice calming effect. I usually head to my office room and find myself in a comfy position. I'll throw some Florida water on my hands and cleanse my body with it. I'll then light an incense and get the room smelling really nice. Next, I'll do some light stretches, not a full yoga routine, but just something that's going to stretch my back out, as it's taken a beating over the years as a barber. I'll then use a breathing app and do 45 minutes of breathing to really get my breath into a calm and steady rhythm. This is then followed by 10 minutes of meditation, which is either with quiet, relaxing music or in silence. Meditation is one of the most difficult things I've ever had to practice, but I promise you that if you practice, it will benefit you massively throughout your day to day. Well, I hope this video has been somewhat helpful to maybe give you some ideas for dealing with morning anxiety. Remember that you need to play around with what works for you. Your meditation could be swapped out for 20 minutes of yoga or even just a mindful walk. Mental health can't be treated with a single activity or magic pill. It's hard work, but anyone has the ability to improve theirs. Through practice and habit, you can change your life.